That was a test run. They didn't show up. Let's try it again. We are waiting for the arrival of the inductees. Zahra, we're waiting for you. Thank you. We'll try again.
I'd like this candle to officially open the ceremony.
Please stand for the pledge and the national anthem.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we've watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good evening, parents, students, and families. It's so exciting to be at an occasion like this. I'm honored and flattered to have been asked to speak for this wonderful occasion. I congratulate each of you and your parents, grandparents, family members, and friends. I also want to thank your parents and family members for supporting you as you embark on a new experience. As I read the inspirational statements, it confirms what the research says about parents being the most influential part of a student's life. As you read the inspirational statements, you can see that moms and dads are the most inspirational to their students, and that's so exciting to see. Sometimes as parents, we don't really see that on a day-to-day basis. Your achievements in the realms of scholarship, leadership, community service, and character are being honored here tonight by your induction into this prestigious society. An honor such as this is a wonderful way for the school and community to recognize and celebrate the choices and sometimes the sacrifices that you have made. But I believe that what should make you and your parents the most proud is not the actual honor itself, but what you had to do to get it, because the reward of a thing well done is to have done it. Any recognition is just the icing on the cake, not to be expected, but definitely to be enjoyed. However, I challenge you to not stop here and to continue striving towards higher goals. The 4 requirements for membership in which you've excelled are scholarship, leadership, community service, and character. They were not chosen at random. They're the core of a fulfilled and fulfilling life. The most important thing to remember is that each of these characteristics are the sum of many individual decisions. They embody a positive attitude backed by purpose. The only way to achieve your purpose is to take small actions every day. In the end, they all add up. My hope for you is that you'll cultivate this attitude backed by purpose in your own life. Only by setting difficult goals and achieving them can we find our true self-worth. Remember that each person's goals are different, and what comes easy to one person may be difficult for another. Therefore, don't ever squash each other's dreams, because that's a sure way of knowing that you aren't working towards fulfilling your own. In conclusion, I want to welcome everybody here, and I'd like to congratulate each and every one of the students for this honor. I'm very proud of every single one of you. You're truly the best of the best. Enjoy yourself and remember to always do the best in everything that you set out to do in life. And I want to close by saying, always make your parents proud. Thank you all for being here, and at this time, I'd like to introduce last year's president, Xavier Song. One more thing, Dr. Maleko was here and he wanted to congratulate everybody, but he had to run to another event that he was formally committed to.
Good evening, everybody. I would just like to say that I want to thank all the parents, guardians, and the future generation of NJHS for joining and supporting your own child and what they want to do. And I feel like tonight is to honor those students. And I would just like to say I want all the future, the past members to stand up because I want to recognize them too. You guys can sit. So being part of this organization is a big deal. This will help develop your child's future and will really benefit their education. From experience, I can say that this really helped me in high school, even though I'm only a month and a half in. It really shows because it's just everyone sees you differently from the rest of the group. I can tell because all my other friends, they kind of get shunned upon, I guess, from the other teachers because they don't have this experience. You gain a lot of character from this, depending whether you actually complete it or not. The amount of work you have to put in is tremendous, but the outcome is even better. Your child will mature and grow with this organization, and I really hope that they are able to stick through it. And as president last year, it taught me a lot of leadership skills, and it taught me how to deal with certain situations. I know a lot of people last year weren't as happy as they were, but towards the end I was able to resolve some of those issues. It really impacted my life. I feel like a better person after it. The community service is great. I'm sorry this is kind of bad, but I'm just nervous, but I just want to congratulate all of you on joining, being accepted and everything. Good luck, guys, and have a great year.
Good evening. I'm Nuzmeya Elder, and I'm the advisor, one of the advisors. I just want to give you a little bit of, just a brief history on NJHS. We started 4 years ago, and like Mr. Jebril said, it focuses on 4 pillars: scholarship, leadership, service, and characters. We first became an official school in 2014, and it's grown. Tonight, we're inducting 24 students, which is the largest. The students had to qualify by their GPA, their character, they had to commit to some service that they had already completed, and they had to have referrals or recommendations from teachers. We got some really astounding students, and when we read the service, the statement that they submitted with their application, as well as the testimonials out there, they're really profound. And one of the things that I found was the impact that you all have on the students and the teachers it's almost speechless. I really enjoyed reading them. From the influence of the parent, to the grandparent, to the sibling, to experiences. All these things contributed to where these students are at today, and I'm proud of them and proud of everybody who's contributed, all of you. So right now we'd like to bring up the returning members who are going to introduce the 4 pillars which are required as part of the induction. They're going to read a little statement, and they're going to go through the candlelight ceremony, beginning with Raven and Abraham.
I light this candle for scholarship.
Scholarship denotes a student's commitment to learning. Knowledge is one great element in life, which leads to the highest success that can be acquired, in only one way, through diligence and effort. Candidates have the charge to continuously expand their world through the opportunities inherent in scholarship. Your grades will be reviewed to ensure you maintain the highest academic standard you have worked for.
I light this candle for leadership.
Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on the school. In taking initiative in school, others watch and follow your lead. You empower others to be humane, courageous, and upstanders. The price of leadership is sacrifice when others hesitate and yields one's personal interest for the interest of others. As a treasurer, you had to be responsible and efficient when filling out the expenses and income forms. It was also very important to remember to keep all the documents and things like receipts clearly written so they are understood. Quote, "Life is not accountable to us. We are accountable to life." Out quote. Dennis Whitley.
I light this candle for service.
NJHS defines service as the voluntary contributions made by a student to the school or community without expecting anything in return. You are expected to continue service through the 5-hour monthly requirement and are able to do this responsibly by organizing and prioritizing your busy day. You can manage your social media and know because you have created boundaries for yourself, you won't hit send without making it is in your best interest and the highest of others. You will be making blankets for domestic abuse and neglected children during parent-teacher conferences. You will guide children from Children's Hospital at the Performing Arts Center at the annual Fall of Trees Festival next month. We will also be partnering our holiday food drive with a local church to help them restock their community pantry. In joining NJHS, you are pledging to continue these efforts and improve the word, and in the process, find yourself. I light this candle for character.
Character is the most complicated of the NJHS to define, because with distinguished character comes the dedication to excel academically, to be a leader, influence others, and invest time in serving the community. The recommendations you receive from your teachers and others recognize you as possessing honesty and integrity. Key components to exemplifying character and integrity involve holding oneself accountable, like what you do when no one is watching. Uphold moral standards and continue to demonstrate the qualities that brought you here tonight. You will have the opportunity to display these qualities as you walk the halls. Show kindness to others and organize projects, giving you the greatest reward, feeling good. Congratulations on your membership to this organization.
Thank you, students. At this time, we will bring up the inductees and a family member to the stage to be pinned. So we'll have our teachers come up. As you're called, please step up to the stage and wait until you are instructed to pin your child.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Mrs. Savage, and I was your child's science teacher last year when they were in 6th grade. I would like to call the following students to come on up, and I'll be reading some of their excerpts that they described what service meant to them. Aisha Al-Banna. Aisha helped a teacher by creating a poster on cell theory and states that experience helped me realize how much I like to teach others and made me feel good that I made it easier for Mrs. Savage. I can see myself in doing things at Smith. This makes me feel like a better person because it helps me know I am making a difference in someone's life. Muthi Al-Muhaisin. Service is a non-paying job. Last year, I scraped the gum from under desks for Miss Edgerton after school. At the time, we were training Ruby, our training dog, and she was eating the gum and getting sick. So I offered to scrape the gum. It made me feel good about myself because I wasn't just earning credit, I was helping a real sweet teacher and Ruby the cutie. If I don't get accepted in NJHS, I will continue my community service on a daily basis. Jenna Baidoun. It feels good to think about how a helpful act can benefit a single person or the whole world. Service makes me feel proud of myself because I have given back to my teacher who educates me and makes me feel smarter every day, but also to my fellow classmates who all deserve enjoyment and a chance to smile. I want to be part of any school that will make it a better place than it already is. At this time, parents, you may place the pin on your child. With all three have pin, when all three, oh, they did. Thank you, and please give them a big round of applause. Ameera Brown. As I think about service, I am reminded of values taught to me at an early age. Recently, I was able to volunteer through my mom's work to make the workplace a safer place. I see myself giving back through efforts with my mom and expanding my volunteerism. This experience made me feel how lucky I am to be able to give back and bring joy to others. I hope to expand my efforts to benefit the school, making Smith a great experience for everyone. Brianna Diktrowitz. When I helped out with classes, I had a lot of fun, mainly Mrs. Bitar's class. When I left her class, I felt like I was very helpful because 6th graders are new to this school. I want them to feel comfortable and happy. Helping out also helps my social skills so I can get to know lots of people in our school. I love helping people and make them no longer fear of working with new people. Olivia Draus. People volunteer because it makes them feel good, while doing well is a win-win. I see myself tutoring lower grade or maybe being a student sub in the office if one of the ladies needs a bathroom break. I can pick up litter, plant flowers, whatever you wouldn't consider it done. All things considered, I would be a great choice for NJHS. A positive can-do attitude will do anything in my power to get it done. Thank you very much. If you can please give them a round of applause. Parents, if you can please pin your child. Ms. Payton.
Nora Alvarez. NJHS is a big step in my life. I never paid attention to our community until I started helping others and noticed some things and issues that needed to change. I went around my neighborhood and the park and saw a lot of trash. I picked up trash, but it made me sad that we are living in Earth. The Earth takes care of us, but we don't take care of the Earth. It affected my view on helping others because it shows that not a lot of people take time to do good deeds. I did and feel happy and proud of myself. We humans can change that for a better Earth. Believe the most important thing in providing a service is treating people the way you want to be treated. Be kind to people. I knew NJHS will make a change for helping people. The only reward I am looking for is a big smile on the faces. That will fill me up with joy. Mohammed Mugi Fawaz. Service not only limited to physical labor. It could be supporting someone by lending an ear. I volunteered with a friend at Gleaner's Food Bank. Throughout the process, I thought about people receiving their box food and imagined them being happy. It reminded me of a time when my friend and I went with him and his family to a poor mother's house. As we continued to bring in gifts, her kids came out and she almost began to cry. I think it was one of the best things I've ever done. Community service is a rewarding and beneficial and benefits many people and personally feels good to help others who can't help themselves. Daisy Gardner. For many community service, I made a bowling basketball ramp to help out at community work opportunities for adults with developmental disabilities. The ramp makes sure everyone gets to play and makes them feel included. Inclusion is important to me because no one likes to be left out. I can definitely see myself getting involved in a lot of service activities. Last year, I saw the NJHS students helping out, and I respected them for their work. Even just the smallest things like helping the sixth graders, I'm in, and I'm excited to participate. At this time, you may place the pin on your child. When all three have been pinned, thank and congratulate them. Thank you. Thank you. Galen Gordon. Service is helping your community and providing help for someone. Offering assistance or doing something for someone who is less capable of doing it. It makes me feel like a better person. Some people perform service because they want to, not because they have to. I do service because I want to. For example, we have a group of friends each month who perform a service. Before I was required to perform the NJHS service, we picked up trash, then went to a park and made blankets for babies, then had them delivered to shelters. I feel happy that I was doing something good in the world. Mali Gorley. An example of service would be when my Girl Scout troop went to a park and cleaned up the trash. For my community service, me and two of my friends raised money to help the people affected by Hurricane Harvey, Irma, and Maria, and are raising money by having a penny drive and Love Hearts. Last year, I would see NJHS students cleaning trash in the halls and watering plants. I could see myself helping around the school like this because helping people always feels great to me. Dalal Harajli. I believe service is very helpful, fun, and important, and something everyone should do. What is service, you might ask? I believe it means anything that has to do with helping others. I have done service and will continue doing it. Sewing teddy bears for kids who are ill, the Cipriano and cross-country race, empty bowls, and a Christmas giveaway to orphans. Service helped me realize that everyone deserves happiness and health. Some, unfortunately, can't get these, but with help of us donating to them, we'll help them get closer to getting their needs, and I enjoy doing it. At this time, you may place the pin on your child. When all three have been pinned, thank and congratulate. Thank you. Congratulations, guys. Ms. Rive.
All right. Elena Harris. Many people in the world do service for us. For example, the military makes us safe. Our teachers give us a good education. Little do you know, service could be the littlest thing. When I got done with community service, I felt happy. I had finally helped someone that needed help. At first, I wasn't sure I was going to be able to help the girl with her problem, so I was worried a little bit. But I had faith. At the end of the service, I thanked the teacher. It was amazing to help kids with a different way of learning. I walked out happy and proud. Nathan Holland. When you help someone, like cleaning a park, you are helping an entire group of people. The service I performed to be expected into this profound organization was last year during 6th grade orientation. Middle school is a big leap, and I wanted the newcomers to feel just as accepted as I felt my first year. I spoke to them about not being frightened. When I started middle school, I could not wait for the opportunity to apply for Honor Society. Now that I have submitted my application, I am eager to start serving O.L. Smith. Okay, the next person, Janae Jackson. I think service is an important aspect. By serving, you increase your self-confidence. Last year, through STAND, I made special cards with candy to the University of Michigan Hospital for sick children. By performing community service, it connects us with people in our community closer together. I have been waiting for an opportunity to join NJHS since 6th grade. I would love to represent my school as a community. Okay. At this time, you may place the pin on your child. When all three have been pinned, thank you and congratulations to them. Congratulations. Congratulations, ma'am. All right. Our next group of students, Emily Lovett. Service means a lot of things. Help someone whether it's for money or not. Taking back your elderly neighbor's trash is a service. The guy at Bell Tire who fixed our car is a service. My mom worked 3 jobs to help pay for college, and she really appreciated when someone tipped her when she was waitressing. But community service opened up my eyes and really helped me to see it isn't that hard. I probably helped someone out that day, and all I did was check an expiration date. These are some small acts, but could be very helpful to someone in the end. I could see myself coming up with awesome fundraisers to help people. Okay, the next person is Justin Maldonado. Justin said that he's always been great at sports, and I want to use my leadership skills. When I think of how people see me, I want them to see a kind, helpful, outgoing, and knowledgeable person. It gives me a great feeling to be able to help others and expect nothing in return. For example, I am on a wait list at the Dearborn Animal Shelter and am the treasurer of Student Council and want the opportunity to serve my community. Last year when I was stressing, Mrs. Baydoun gave me a plan that helped me improve. I want to be an example at O.L. Smith and give back.
Paulus Nadzinkis.
To me, service means to do an act for someone else. I help my church with a program called Walking in a New Direction, or WIND, and am planning on the planning committee for a conference for Christian youth. I see myself involved at O.L. Smith. Service affects me by making me feel good. For example, when I help my grandmother move boxes of newspapers to get recycled, I feel good. Community service, because it helps the local community that need to be done and benefits everyone. At this time, parents, you may place the pin on your child. Thank you very much, and we all wish you the very best. Congratulations.
Jillian Nouri. When I was a fourth grader, I was very quick on catching on to math. So when I worked with little toddlers, it changed my view on how I should help others. At my volunteer day helping dance students, there was a little girl in the back corner who wasn't understanding what was going on. It made me realize that by slowing down and breaking up steps can really help demonstrate what is supposed to be happening. I really enjoyed working with little ones because they are all at different skill levels. As the Vice President of Student Council and NJHS, I see myself benefiting our school in money fundraising activities. Dina Rashad. Community service is not bad. At first, it was kind of confusing, but it was easy. The community service, I helped Miss Savage. I helped her with extra work she needed, and she helped me on how to organize. It is amazing to help people in a billion ways you can help. I like service because I remember when older grades used to come and help me, and now my grade is helping. You get something good in return, like they will be happy and you will also be happy. A great way to be kind. When people help others, like during the hurricanes, something good comes out of it. Natalie Ware Neckrock. The community service I did at Duval affected my view on helping others because children can be a handful sometimes, especially kids in grades K through 3. The community service I did made me realize that if one person is sitting alone, just going up to them to talk can make their day so much better. Even if they don't feel like talking, just the fact that you tried and showed you cared makes a difference. I see myself setting a good example for my peers, including keeping my school clean. A clean school is a happy school. I like making a difference. Please place the pin on your child. Thank you and congratulations.
Wesley Wheeler. The definition of service is that action of helping or doing for someone. The volunteers in Texas are providing a service after Hurricane Harvey. Police officers provide a service by protecting their community. Teachers provide service by educating children. Service animals help disabled people with things like crossing the road. There are many ways to serve. Last spring, I volunteered for 6th grade orientation and helped 5th graders find their way around the building and open their lockers. They asked me, "Do you like your teachers?" Which made me feel important to answer their questions. I look forward to helping serve my community. Maia Whitworth. Last year through STAND, we did small acts that had a big impact on children and adults. For instance, we made teddy bears at a local hospital. We packaged food at Gleaners to feed the hungry and homeless. I've always liked helping others, and it never affected my view in a bad way. In fact, it made me realize that assisting others makes me happy. I just want to make the school a better place and learning environment for everyone by doing little things that impact positively. Sydney Williams. I play soccer for the Dearborn Soccer Club, and one of the board members' daughters noticed how many empty plastic bottles and other garbage was left on the field. I felt it was important for Dearborn Soccer to do a better job at keeping the fields clean. So during the 2 hours my dad was having practice, I walked all over the grounds and picked up as much garbage as I could find. My parents have always made sure that my siblings and I do not litter. It made me feel good that the park was clean. I have always known that helping others is important, but this made me realize that even the smallest act of service can have a large effect on a whole community. Please place the pin on your child. When all three have been pinned, thank and congratulate them. At this time, the inductees will take the national oath of membership. Inductees, please rise, raise your right hand, and repeat after me. I pledge to uphold, the high purposes of the National Junior Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school. And will maintain and encourage high standards of scholarship, leadership, service, and character. Congratulations.
Well, we're at the closing. Students, you're now official members of the National Junior Honor Society, a national organization. You were given a packet tonight which included service opportunities and important information. There's also a log, a service hours log, to get your hours verified. It's also going to help you and help us as we record those hours to help you for opportunities for your high school transition, such as college scholarships and volunteer and job opportunities. You were also given a membership card and a pin that you received today that you have to wear every time you're in the capacity of service. Your first meeting will be Friday, tomorrow, October 20th, at which time you'll get to elect a new board. So you can, if you have an idea of what you want to run for and you want to begin lobbying, you might want to do that between now and tomorrow. I want to thank and congratulate your parents, grandparents, significant adults in your life that helped shape your growth. We will now close the program by turning out the candles until next year and a musical selection by Dahlia, Hazimeh, and Ameera, Herald with Titanium. Abraham Farhat.
We end the ceremony by putting out the candles. We put out these candles until next year.
You shout it out, but I can't hear a word you say. I'm talking loud, not saying much. I'm criticized, but all of your bullets ricochet. You shoot me down, but I get up. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Fire away, ricochet, you take your aim. Fire away, you shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. Shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. Cut me down, but it's you who has further to fall. Goes down in hunted love. Raise your voice. Sticks and stones may break my bones. I'm talking loud, not saying much. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Fire away, ricochet, you take your aim. Fire away, you shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. Shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. Stone hard, machine guns, firing at the ones who run. Stone hard, with bulletproof glass. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. You shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium.
Thank you all for coming. Have a nice evening. Please feel free to pick up your child's reflections in the back. And if there are some young children, help yourselves to the balloons.